Today we're going to talk about how I cut my screen time down 30% in 1 week, not by deleting Instagram. I'm Kate from Kate Waldo Co. If you don't know me already, I help bloggers, influencers, content creators work smarter and not harder so that you can scale your business whilst doing the things that you really love and offloading or getting rid of the things that don't light you up anymore. So this is crazy, right? Because everyone's, oh, I cut down my screen time so much. I spend so much time on Instagram. And when this happened, to set you up a little bit, I wasn't even planning to cut down on my screen time. What I noticed was I was on my phone constantly refreshing my email. And I felt like I've set some pretty good boundaries around Instagram. There are some things that I've done with Instagram, including having a marketing assistant who helps me manage my business Instagram accounts and also leveraging automation, like planning apps, scheduling apps, those kind of things, and really planning ahead on our content. So Instagram isn't too big of a time suck for me unless I let it be and I just recognize that I'm the term death scroll comes to mind. I just recognize that I'm death scrolling. But I feel like I have a pretty decent handle on how much time I spend on Instagram. Now TikTok, that's another thing. That can suck me in for hours. But what I noticed was I'd gotten this handle on Instagram, but I was replacing the addiction to refreshing with using my email. And I don't know if you've heard about people quitting smoking and they develop another bad habit like eating, and they overeat because they're so used to the habit of putting something to their mouth. And that is definitely what I was doing with my email, because I recognized that I was obsessively checking my email on my phone. And I don't know about you, but I'm terrible at responding or actually doing anything with emails on my phone. I can, but I have this pet peeve of I want all the signatures to look the same. And it's just not quite the same when you do your mobile signature to when you do it on your computer. And so I really never respond to emails on my phone. And I found myself checking my email constantly on my phone. Then I wouldn't do anything about the emails, but that stress would sit with me, that anxiety. It was like a really bad weighted blanket weighing me down, because I would read these emails and I knew that I needed to do something about them, and I hadn't really cataloged them in my brain. I have this amazing email filing system that I teach inside the Blog Profit Accelerator, but really from my phone, it's not as easy to do. Any kind of email sorting and responding to things and organizing of things and creating tasks out of things is just not as easy to do on your phone. It's definitely doable, but I wasn't even doing those things. I wasn't organizing anything, and it all was just this heavy weighted blanket of anxiety on me, not the comforting kind. So what I did, I was inspired by my friend Melissa, and I decided she just hid the apps from herself on her phone, but what I did was I just went ahead and I deleted Gmail, which I have 4 Gmail accounts across my different businesses, and then I deleted Apple Mail because that's where my personal email is. And y'all, it was at first really hard. Very hard. I wanted to pull up my laptop all the time. I also have an iPad, and that does have the mail still on it, but I just moved into a bigger house, and this office is way across the way from where the kitchen is and my bedroom. And so it took a lot of effort to come and check my email if I was going to check it. So that really deterred me a lot from checking my email. And then when I did sit down to look at my email, I actually was able to do stuff about it and was able to really crank things out a lot quicker, to respond to people, to file the emails accordingly, to create the to-do list items once I was sitting down at my desk. So that really blew my mind, that I was just spending all this time, like the equivalent of death scrolling on Instagram, on my email, but not doing anything about it, letting that anxiety sit with me, and then not actually acting on whatever I needed to do with those emails. And I was really shocked. I knew I felt better during the week. This is only last week that I started this. I knew that I felt better because I forgot to preface this earlier, but I have had notifications turned off on every app for everything for a very long time. And you guys probably know, if you know me at all, that Instagram is a big part of my business. And I put those boundaries so that I knew that I could check at a dedicated time, check those notifications, and actually respond in a quality and thoughtful way instead of it consuming my whole life. So I knew during the week, having those email apps deleted, I started to feel a lot better. I started to feel a lot lighter. I started to feel a lot more present with what I was doing, and really like when I stopped work. Because I'm all about the 3-hour workday. I don't think that as a content creator you can ever fully compartmentalize your life, nor is there a reason to, because creation is a part of your everyday life. And that's the beauty of it. When you do check out is when you can be your most creative and when you get your really good ideas. But being able to unplug in a healthy way is really important. And so I knew I felt better during the week. But then on Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, when my Apple notification comes up and tells me what my screen time was for the week, and it told me I was down 30%, that blew my mind, because I knew that I was spending a lot of time. I knew that I felt addicted to checking my email, but I didn't know that it was that much. So that was pretty mind-blowing to me. And I'll encourage you, whatever app it is for you that is something that you can check on a desktop versus on your phone, if you can delete that app from your phone, just try it for a week. 5 days at the least. Just try it for 5 days and see what happens. See how you feel. See how your productivity changes and what that does for you in your psyche, for your business, for how you approach tasks and activities and communication within your business. Just see what it does for you and come back on this video. Well, comment on this video. Give me a thumbs up if you're gonna do at least 5 days of deleting the app that you use the most on your phone. And then share this with somebody who you think would be up for the challenge too, because I want to challenge you guys to do this because it's been really life-changing for me. And I just had to share it with you. Like this if you like this video, share it with a friend who you want to do it with. Give us a thumbs up in the comments so that I know that you're going to do this with me for at least 5 days, and I challenge you to do longer. So let me know if you're going to do longer, and don't forget to subscribe and follow along to get more videos like this from us. So I'm Kate from Kate Waldo Co, and I will see you again soon.